All right. Hello, accountability buddies. This is vlog number 51, take 7. Um, and I'm gonna title this one, I am a silly potato brain. Whew, it's been a morning. This is also, so it's take number 7, like I said. But that's also spread out across several days. I shot a version of this yesterday and a version of this on Friday, and just like none of it was good. But all of it was about how I was or am a silly potato head. And I'm gonna pull a Casey Neistat and put my sunglasses back on because the sun is right up there, but now I can't see myself, so I'm just gonna stare at the lens. Yeah, why am I a silly potato head? There are multiple reasons today, not just the one that I had on Friday. So on Friday night, I was doing my usual YouTube, like watching videos about bikes and bike repair and adapting your bike to disc brake through welding and brazing and adapters and all of that. And I've seen the adapters on Amazon, not on Amazon, on AliExpress. And so I put one into my cart. It's like, oh yeah, I'll order that next paycheck. And so then I'm watching this video on YouTube, and they're like, yeah, you could order these on Amazon. And it hadn't occurred to me to look on Amazon for the adapter because I'd seen it on AliExpress and it was only like $6. And you buy it from Amazon, it automatically doubles the price. So, and I was right, it did. It doubled the price. The adapter that I was looking for on AliExpress was about $13 on Amazon. But as I was looking through, on the first page of results, what did I find? An adapter for my bike. Like the bike that I'm riding, my usual commuter bike. The bike that I had decided I wasn't going to convert to disc brake because I didn't want to foul it up. It was too nice to convert to disc brake. So I first page of results, there's an adapter that literally bolts on to this bike in a location where you have to do no welding, no brazing, nothing to your frame. It bolts it on in such a way that it is physically strong enough for the force of braking with a disc brake. This is why I'm a stupid potato head, because I did not think to look for an adapter for Trek bicycles. I ride a Trek. Trek bikes are one of the most popular brands in the United States, and it didn't occur to me to look for an adapter made for one of the more popular bike store brands in the United States. As if someone wouldn't have engineered a part for this bike. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Didn't even occur to me to look for an adapter for Trek bicycles. But there is one. So if you have a Trek, you can have a bolt-on solution that is engineered and sound for your bike. Literally 2 bolts onto the back end of this bike and no brazing required. I will need to get a new fork, but that's not a big deal. I was planning on that anyway. That is reason number 1. I am a silly potato head. Reason number 2 is that so let's track back. A couple of weeks ago, my friend was like, hey, I really want to get together with you. A friend of mine gave me some ink. I want you to try it out. You're into inks. Let's get together and let's have coffee. And I was like, let's get together at Little Wolf. And the most direct route to this cafe that I really, really adore is 12 miles, but it's not a bikeable 12 miles. And it's like, well, I could do 12 miles on my bike, and I could, but I'd die, as I've learned today. And so I plotted out a safe bike route to this cafe. I was like, I can totally do that. Friends, I cannot totally do that, as my ride today has given me ample evidence of. So, so it's a 20-mile ride out and back. So 40 miles total, which is not unheard of, especially if you're getting ready to do tours. So today I get the bike out. It's all ready to go. It's shifting smooth and clean. Sounds great, feels great. I gotta redo the brakes again because the cable has stretched, but everything's going just slick and smooth. So I put my No Pros on my helmet, I hit record, and instead of taking the route that I had in my head, which is sort of headed out towards where I'll be riding or would be riding, I won't be riding next week. I decided on going over this bridge over here that's been closed down, and it's an excellent bike route. And then, doing a loop. It's about a 5-mile loop because I don't know how far I'm going to be able to ride, right? So it doesn't occur to me, again, this is because I'm not planning and I'm not thinking ahead. It doesn't occur to me that the first 2 miles of this route are an incline, and not a gentle incline. There's steep hill, then a plateau, then another steep hill. It does not occur to me not to start my route with a steep incline. Not that I should maybe warm myself up before I go on this route. So I go. And now this is something that has occurred to me when I do any sort of like really intense exercise, and if I've eaten within an hour or two of doing said intense exercise, Evelyn's move forward about 45 seconds to a minute in this video, I lose my breakfast. I totally lost my breakfast. And it's because I'm a potato brain and I just got too intense in the exercise before my body was warmed up. I will, because I've recorded everything today, I will clip that out for you so no one has to witness that. No one needs to witness. I didn't need to witness that. But here I am. So that's reason number 2 why I am a potato head. There was another reason why I'm a potato head, but I can't remember what it was, which is probably another reason why I'm a potato head. So next weekend, I will not be riding my bike the 20 miles out to get coffee with my friend. Instead, I will be driving the car and I will get coffee with my friend. And I will be riding the bike again next weekend. A couple of episodes ago, I talked about making walking frictionless. And I think that's something that I need to think about in terms of the bike as well. When it comes to the bike, like I'm wearing bike shorts, I've got spandex on underneath, I've got athleisure pants on, sports bra, wicking t-shirt. That's not frictionless. That's like, I'm wearing specialized gear to do this thing. And I don't think I actually need for shorter rides, I don't think I need the bike shorts. I think I can go without, and still be perfectly comfortable. And I say that because the saddle on this bike is much more comfortable. I also, after 5 miles, these bike shorts are really about moisture wicking, and not cushioning. So, yeah, I think I could probably just wear regular underwear with the saddle. It's pretty cushioned. I also have the suspension seat post, which I know a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't have that. But it's also very comfortable. Yeah, I like the suspension seat post. Not going to complain about it at all. What else? I'm trying to think what else. I feel like I've got a lot of things to talk about. I already talked about the Natty Daddies? I think I did. So, yeah. Oh, also, another reason I'm a potato head is when I first got into this area, I'm right around the skate park. The skate park was completely empty, and the skate park is never completely empty. There are always kids there. It's always like pretty occupied, and it was completely empty today. So I took my bike and I rode it on a couple of the ramps, and it was fun. Shouldn't do that. Am I going to do it again? Probably. probably really not good for this bike frame, but I liked it. It was fun, and I will probably do it again. I will say that the pedals that I bought, these are the grippiest pedals I have ever used. These pin-based pedals, they're not tearing up the shoes too awfully much, but these pin pedals, I showed a picture of them on Instagram. I should probably grab the camera and show you them, or not, because that was bad. So here are the pedals. These little pins grab into the bottoms of your shoes, and wow, do they grab. They're replaceable, so you can get new pins for them. They're just little hex bolts and nuts. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They did not come with extra bolts though, but they're pretty sharp. When I first got them, they were sharp enough that they actually cut the skin on my hands. But you can already see they're wearing a little bit, so they're a little more rounded. But they really grip the bottoms of my shoes really well. So yeah, let's see. Let's get. Sorry about the my back on frame. There we go. Sorry about moving you all over the place like that. Yeah, so those are working. I really like those. I'm very happy with those pedals. I will be buying them again. Even in this configuration, the cheaper plastic version of these pedals is super nice. I think all of our bikes are going to end up with some sort of platform pin-based pedal like that. They're just super grippy. Big fan. And I even like that shade of blue. It doesn't really go with the other blue shades that I picked for the bike, but I don't care. I don't care if everything on this bike matches or not. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, all the better. So anyway, with that, the other reason I'm a stupid potato head, last reason, my phone. This case, I have been using, this kind of like adapter that kind of sticks, it glues onto your case with this high stick adhesive. And this is the only phone case I've ever had that it doesn't stick and stay. I went over a bump and my phone went flying. I lost my stylus. And fortunately it did not. Well, it scratched the screen protector. The screen protector is all scratched to hell. But it didn't break the screen protector. That was already broken. But yeah, I keep thinking that my phone is gonna like survive up on the front end of the bike, with this particular, adapter on it. And it never does. It always pops off. And no matter what I do, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be fine. And it's demonstrated now 3 different times with new glue that it will not stay. I don't know why I think it's gonna stay. Why? Why am I a potato head that thinks it's gonna stay? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get back onto the bike. I'm not gonna ride any hills for a while. What I am going to do is get a few more miles in on the bike, and just kind of enjoy the ride. I'll see you next time. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the support. And I hope that if you feel like a deflated balloon, that, you feel supported, through this vlog. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.